Hi, good morning everyone. Today I'm going for my walk. I'm here, uh, a lush greenery. Well, if you can see and you recognize this place, this is one of my favorite walking route, Sungei Buloh. It's at Kranji. I'm here very early, it's about 7:45 a.m. A long drive all the way from Sengkang, but it's worth it. Okay, so let's go. This is one of their freshwater pond, and this is also one of the kids' favorite walking route. I think for adults too, I believe. You can see the water plants. Now all these rocks are positioned in such a way that it's easy for you to walk, but it may be a bit challenging to some who have some issues with their gait and balance, and if there are any of you who are afraid of falling into the water, then perhaps you should not take this risk. Otherwise, it should be a breeze to walk. Okay, my kids enjoy this. The rocks are stable. Every step that I'm taking is stable, and the rocks, there are no algae on it, so it's not slippery. It's worth walking here. Just a slow stroll. Okay, you can see the pond, water lilies, pandan at the side. I believe they are pandan, I can smell them. And I think this long grass, sausage looking plant is the cat's tail. I believe so, if I remember correctly. You do hear some sounds. I think those are the frogs that are croaking. You heard that? Yeah. Okay, moving on with my walk. Now we are approaching what I call as the rickety bridge. This is one of the most exciting parts of the walk for my kids, because this bridge, right, it shakes, you know, and it's wobbly and they really enjoy it. You can hear, right, I'm just stamping my feet. Yeah. It's a nice and quiet walk here, so it's better to remain quiet and just enjoy the sounds of nature.
Time 10 minutes. Distance 0.41 kilometers.
The beautiful part about walking this early in the morning is less crowd, fresh air. Too many people, especially on the weekends, and the entire walk is spoiled, because to come to nature, you should enjoy nature. This is another stop point that I usually will come by, because from here you can see Kranji Dam. Yes, that is Kranji Dam. Okay, and as you can see today, the tide is right now very high. Yeah, there you can see the migratory birds. Yeah. If we're lucky, we might be able to see crocodiles later. Then in the distance, you see Malaysia. Yeah. And here, one of the observation towers. Okay, let's go on. Okay, here we are approaching a fallen tree along the path. Now, I think years back when I was walking here, this was really just indeed a fallen tree. Okay, if you can see this part here, right, the trunk. Okay, if you go in, this whole portion is actually the uprooted roots, you know, so it's lying down. It has been sawed off, right? But the amazing thing is this tree, right, it's surviving. You look, it's regrowing, right? This is nature, the beauty of it. I'm always amazed by this tree. My kids used to climb up there, yes, there, and they will sit there and take photo. And now I don't think they can climb up there. There's no space for them. Okay, we'll talk more as we move on. Okay, part of the path, this used to be pebble path, you know, small rocks. Now they have put cement, and it's more, how should I put it, less natural. Yeah, but it's, I guess, safer for people to walk on, and especially for those who come in wheelchair, right? So this is more handicap friendly now. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, here now we are entering the platform area of the sea, going towards Eagle Point. You will get a very good view here later on of Malaysia on the other side. Now here you can see, okay, the swamp, and the tide is coming up. Sometimes when I come, the tide is really low. You can see the shoreline or the swamp itself with all the roots sticking out, right, the mangrove roots. There you go. It's a sheltered area, good. Can rest here if it rains. Yeah, just look at how beautiful this place is. Yeah, we will head down to that place later. It's called Eagle Point, another observation post. But just a few moments here. Oh, you can hear the fishes. Saw that? I let you figure why that happened. Fishes were trying to jump out of the water. This place is called Eagle Point. Looking at this information board, I guess these are probably the birds that you will see from here. There are lots of photographers stationed here usually to get very good shots. Similarly on the other end, nice and peaceful, quiet. There's one thing that I don't like about this place. Okay, I'll zoom in and show you. You see it? You see? Yep. Tons of rubbish floating everywhere. And this is a nature reserve, right? You go figure where the rubbish is coming from. Okay, let's move on. Listen. Do you know what that is? I'll show you. Okay. You see? You see? Do you see what I see? Yep. When we move around nature quietly, we get to enjoy all these sounds and not disturb the animals too much in their natural habitats. Then we get to see them in their elements. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, I'm stopping here to let you have a look at this plant that sometimes you'll find during your walks along the sides. Now, I'm going to go closer to let you look at the edge of the leaves. You see all those thorns? See all these thorns? Now, you got to be very careful when you're in nature. Don't just grab or touch everything that you see. It can be very dangerous because this will definitely rip the skin off your hand. We got it in the army. Okay? So these are things to take note. One of the most important rules when you're in nature, you're going out to enjoy nature, is try not to touch the things that are there, because you don't know whether they are harmful to you, poisonous, or you may bring harm to them. Okay, so it's better to just observe. If you're talking about survival, you're looking for things that will help you to survive, then that is a totally different ball game, or module, I would say, altogether, right? Let's see, the tide is coming in, the swamps are starting to fill up. Okay. This path has also been redone. Used to be a mud path, sand path. Now concrete blocks have been put in, slabs I mean. Here we see a photographer. See, what's interesting about this place, right? On the right side here, it's actually water from the sea. Then we have this path separating the sea from our left here, which is the swamp, right? So further down this path, we will approach the intersection or the inlet where the seawater enters the swamp, right? There'll be another observation post there. Some steps to climb with a beautiful view again. Okay. Just love the sound. Voices of nature. You know this barrier that they have put at the side, right? They've even drawn these yellow lines along the sides. It didn't used to be there. It's, you know, to prevent people from crossing over and falling off. It provides more visibility where the edges of the path are. They've even put, you know, like fallen logs, recycling them, you know, using it as barriers. Both for us humans not to go down and to minimize the possibility of crocodiles climbing up, you know, onto the path of, you know, from the sea out to the path, back into the swamp and, you know, crossing over. So I think they have done quite a good job, you know, limiting certain risks involved in, you know, exploring nature. Okay. Here we are now. This is that one of the inlets into the swamp. Oh, fallen tree. Okay, as you can see, the swamp is filling up. There is an old man there. I think he's tired. He's just chilling out. I just hope he's not fishing, because it's illegal to fish here. Okay, let's go up to the observation post. He's just taking a break, having his breakfast. What a way to have a breakfast. This is the only flight of steps that I usually climb when I come down to Sungei Buloh. Okay? Because I want to enjoy this view. If you can see down the steps, right, there's a man sitting there. His camera is there as well. Can't zoom because I'm using the inward facing camera. But what life, man, this man, he's enjoying his breakfast there. Wow, simply awesome. Okay, here we are now at the mud flats area. Ooh, the kids would have loved coming here today because it's open. What is open? Look, this bridge. Now, if you are gonna walk on this bridge, right, there's a chance because of the high tide that your shoes are gonna get wet. But since it's not too high, I'm gonna walk. Okay, and take the risk. For safety, right, it's always good to hold on to the sides. Because the last time I came here, this bridge was under maintenance. I think they were doing some repair to it. See, I'm getting closer and closer to the water. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. I think it's gonna be very tough for me to keep my shoes dry today. So instead of stepping in the center like this, I'm going to step along the sides. Okay, see, this is what I mean, right? If I step here, look at my shoes, right? Water level is coming up. It's going to wet my shoes. So I'm stepping along the sides, right? Keeping my shoes dry. Yep. So that was the bridge. Which I think if my kids came, they would have just allowed their shoes to get wet. Okay. Awesome day today. I get to try this bridge, which usually is on maintenance. Okay, let's move on. Listen. Oh, the bird is going. They're enjoying these wild berries. Where it's gone? Up there somewhere. Oh, you see those? Those clumps of leaves? You know what they are? In my childhood days, we used to call them kalipok. Yes, the nest of red ants. Oh, very painful bites. I think the bird is still there somewhere. I can hear, but I can't see it. It's okay. Let's move on. We are approaching the older visitor center. The one that I started from earlier on is the newer one. This is the older one. Now, ooh, good for you. Look at that. Look at the giant. Look. It's not a crocodile. It's a monitor lizard. It's huge. It's really huge. Let me see if I can go closer. Nah, it's got no fear of us. Look at that. They are cold-blooded. It's just basking. You know, probably just had its breakfast. Yep. So this is the old visitor center. Now, as we enter, right, this place, there's a pond here. There's something that a lot of people miss, you know, when they come here. You see a fish there? Yeah. I'll show you what I mean, okay? As they approach this small hut, right, they just walk in. Now, if you are to stop here, observe the ground, you see all these markings? Yeah, they're actually poop. Poop, must be wondering, here, from where? Well, look up. Do you see that? Do you see what they are? Yep, bats. Bats. Yep. Yeah, and a lot of people miss this. You know? Yeah, people miss. They don't know. They don't know because they're not really that observant. So keeping your eyes and ears open. Ooh, another guy, another here, another one here. Look. Another monitor lizard. This must be his territory. It's huge. Yeah. Okay, after this, we're gonna walk in that direction to go to the wetlands. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we are approaching the new bridge that was constructed. Yep, this is a new bridge that goes over to the wetlands. Yep. Oh, it's drizzling. Look at the surface of the water, it's drizzling. So I think I can still finish the walk. No crocs. Oh, they're dismantling the old bridge. See, that used to be the old bridge. They are dismantling it. Yep. And you know, during low tide, can actually see crocodiles here. Now the direction of the water, as you can see, right, is showing that the tide is changing, right? Changing as in
Time 1 hour. Distance
Going to low tide.
2.52 kilometers.
Now it's high tide, but the water is flowing out to the sea, so it's going to be low tide in a few hours. I'm not sure, but what that is, looks like it, but I can't be sure. Okay, now we have entered the wetlands. As you can see, just want to highlight some improvements that they have made. Looking at the path, right? Again, this used to be a mud path, but they have improved it in such a way that you see on the left side, right here, it's concrete. Here is sand, loose sand. So it's like comfortable to walk on. But the left part is the important part, the concrete part, because this again enables disabled people. It's, you know, wheelchair friendly. I mean, it's a bit tough to push on this, but better than the mud path that was here earlier, right? Oh, look. Where is it going? It's gone? It's gone. Because that was noisy. Yeah, that's okay. Probably we'll see one later. No? But now, right, because of this path, I've seen old folks having accessibility to this place. I've seen families with toddlers where they push the strollers. So this is a very good improvement they have made here at Sungei Buloh. It's nice here, it's nice here. I don't know where they are, but I think it's the Oriole. Can I see it? No. Okay, let's carry on then. Let's see. Work still in progress. So do take note, people, that if you are coming down to Sungei Buloh, right, not the entire route is as disabled friendly or wheelchair friendly, right? So they are still working on it, but this part is still not that bad. You know, it's the ground is still quite hard, so if you have someone who is strong, they may still be able to push the wheelchair or the stroller, you know, along this path. So, but if you're worried about that, then perhaps maybe in a few months time, yeah, this will be ready. Okay, let's carry on. Later I'll put more, maybe from my favorite lookout point. Okay, see, the guys are working on it. Okay, next update. We are approaching an observation tower. Yes, I say tower, not a post. Now, usually during my walk, I don't go up to this tower. Yeah, it's high. But for this post itself, just for you guys, right, I'm gonna walk up. Okay, just to show you the view from up there. Right, so here, safety wise, these are the things to take note, right? And look at that, They have an AED. So, if you're first aid trained like me, and AED trained, then this is one of the most useful things you can use to save a life. Okay? Oh, breathing is going to get hard. But let's just go up. Take a look at the view from up above. Almost there. There's no one up here but us, as in you and me. Okay, so here's the view. You'll probably enjoy this more. Look at the birds. Gorgeous. Yeah. Perhaps your eyes are sharp enough and you can spot a croc, because I've yet to spot one. It's easier to spot them during low tide because they'll be out sun tanning. Yep. Okay, let's go. Shall we count the number of steps going down? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So, when you are here, if you are willing to take 72 steps up this tower, right, then that view greets you. Okay, I'm going to carry on with my walk. Well, unfortunately, my favorite spot is closed off today, fenced off, because the guys are still working on the path, as you can hear. Right, part of the park is like full concrete. So I guess it's good. Good for the humans. But I don't know. Well, that's the compromise we have to make then. Let's carry on. Here we are at another stop point. Here again, this is where water is controlled. Entry of water is controlled into the wetlands itself. Once when I was here, I was fortunate enough to see lots and lots of fishes actually just jumping, you know, and it was like an orchestra. But not today. Today is just peace. Okay. Oh, look at that. You see the fishes? Yep. And over here, you get the sea. So on the other side was the wetlands here. You see Malaysia on the opposite side. Right? And look at this. Wow. Well done, humans. Okay, let's carry on. This lookout point is available, so let's go in, take a look from inside. Sometimes there are bird watchers and photographers, you know. There's a couple. Hi, morning. That's the view. So right, look at the developments across in Malaysia. I wonder what are those developments? Kelongs, look like kelongs. Fish farms. Singapore's, Malaysia's, I'm not sure. Okay, let's go. Look at the fish. I don't know what they're called. Garfish, I think. And then you see the beautiful. What is that? A broomfish. Wow. Awesome, right? Among the mangrove. The broomfish seems to need rescue. It seems to be trapped among the roots of the mangrove. Okay, let's go. Just so peaceful and beautiful here.
Time 1 hour 40 minutes. Distance 4.6 kilometers.
Can you see the Lone Ranger there? Yeah. They come here for visits. Now we finished the wetlands segment of a walk back at this connecting bridge. Yeah, so we're gonna head back to the visitor center, then from there back to the other visitor center where the car is parked. Okay, I'm not sure what else there is. It's always a surprise at Sungei Buloh. It's always different. Low tide you see different things, high tide you see different things. Yeah, like today, no crocs. Yeah, low tide probably you see more. Not one, that's what I meant by more. You can see 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, if you're observant enough. Okay, there's this part of the trail that to me it's new. I don't really go to this part, but it's been around for some time. It's just a loop. Yeah, it's just a loop, so I'm not gonna go for that because it's getting a bit hot already. So I'm gonna head back to the visitor center. Okay, let's go. Okay, here I am at the visitor center. So over here you'll get to, you know, read up regarding Sungei Buloh in the earlier days. You know, it's quite a nicely done exhibit area. Yeah, look at that. Normally during my walks I don't really enter all these exhibit areas. Yeah, I just enjoy my walk, you know, the nature itself. But I guess sometimes it's good to just, you know, stop, read, get a bit more information, you know, on the birds, what is around here. Ooh, flight path. The East Asian Australasian Flyway. Look at that. The 9 flight paths of the world. Quite a lot to read up on. Where have birds been spotted? Wow, all the way in Russia, Yakutia, Victoria in Australia. Wow. My god, they migrate so far, and Singapore is like a hub for them. You know, like bus interchange, MRT interchange to stop over. Yeah. Well, that's the beauty of Singapore. I think these are activities that happen at Sungei Buloh. schools coming down, the signs, you know, learning about the environment. Mud crab, pink-fingered vinegar crab, coastal horseshoe crab. I thought I called it king crab. Snails. We didn't get to see any mud skipper today. Mud lobster. Yeah, so that was the exhibit area of the visitor center. Yeah, so let's head on back to our initial start point. Probably another 20 to 25 minutes of walk from here. Remember the bridge just now that we walked on where we could get wet? Look at how much the water level has gone down. The tide has gone down. Yeah, so now if you walk right, definitely dry. See, water level has gone down quite a bit. Yeah, so if you're coming and you want to use this bridge, you know, perhaps you should check the tide. Depends on whether you're adventurous. If you're adventurous, then high tide is the time. If you don't want to get wet, then come during low tide. So there's plenty for everyone, right? Depending on your level of being adventurous. Yeah, so like high tide, you got to enjoy that bridge and get yourself wet, but you don't really get to see the crocs. Low tide, you get to see the crocs, and you can use that bridge without, you know, really getting your shoes, your legs wet. Yeah, later I'll show you. If you remember earlier on, we had to climb some steps, right? If you're worried that you're coming with some elderly and you don't want to climb the steps, it's okay, because just beside that there is a path, concrete path that you can use that requires no climbing of steps. You see here, just now we came down from here, so now on the way back we use this route which doesn't require you to climb those steps. Yeah, there's a lady there. She must be a nature lover. I don't know what she's doing. Hi, good morning. See, that's the path that we took earlier on. The one that goes up to the beautiful viewpoint, right? So like I was saying, you don't really have to go up those steps. Let me show you from the start point, right? See, we came from there, right? Then we turn right, and remember there was a man having breakfast here, right? Then we went to the left and up the steps. So if you're coming with people who have difficulty with stairs, don't go right, instead go straight this way. Okay, so it will lead you to that visitor center and you can carry on with your walk. Tide is going down, but it's still not low yet, not very low. Okay, let's continue the walk. Hey, wait. Let's see if we're lucky and we can see some tree climbing crabs. Yes, they climb the trees. I think there's one there. Yep, just beside the leaf. Look. See? Yeah, there's one of them. I think to get out of the water, to sun themselves, keep themselves dry, warm themselves up. Yep. Okay, let's go. So this route will take us back to our start point. There'll be a few more things to see on the way back. Let's see. Okay. Okay, now the tide is low enough at this place here. Earlier on it was higher. So here I want to show you our friend, the mud skipper. And look at that, gorgeous, right? Yep. There's another one there. You can see? Yeah. That one is in the water. So this is one of the places where you get to see a wide variety of species that live among the swamp. Yeah. Okay, let me carry on. Here, how about this side? Any of them nearby? No, none that we see. Okay, let's go. Okay, now we are here. One of the most majestic trees I've seen. Look at this. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Right. And they have actually done up a small, like hangout area or some facility among the trees. Look at that, the tree, right? Then there's a hut here and a hut there for you to just take a walk in. But you got to be careful because there are like tons of spider webs, so I'm actually keeping my head down. And the squirrel is coming. Can you see it coming down? It's coming closer. Closer. Is it coming to me? Are you coming to me? Another one here. Look at that. Oh, buddy. Oh, hi. Wow, we're so lucky today. Where is the squirrel? Where are you? There. Hi. Are you looking for food? I don't have anything for you. Okay, bye then. I think they're quite practical. Since I'm of no use to them, they don't want to come near me. See? So I've actually seen like people in small groups sitting down, just enjoying the nice, quiet nature, sounds of nature. Some families also having picnics here. But if you're going to be sitting down in nature quietly, you really got to get accustomed to the tons of sounds, different sounds that you hear. Listen. It's just so beautiful, so many different types of sounds, some that may even spook you. Yep. Okay, so come on down to nature, enjoy yourself. You know, like this place, Sungei Buloh. We're almost done with our walk. This way, we're heading back to the visitor center. Okay, let's go. Well, folks,
Time 2 hours 10 minutes. Distance 6.1 kilometers.
6.1 kilometers covered. We are reaching the end of this beautiful walk. I must say, I mean, I like this different view where you get to see the canopy, but I must say that today's walk has been very pleasant. Weather has been very kind. It's not that hot. It's reaching 10. It's not that hot, and there's quite a number of things that we saw along the way, because usually during my walk, sometimes it's entertaining, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's just a peaceful walk, sometimes there's lots of distractions, you know, or things to see and hear. But I think today we have been quite lucky, because there are some interesting creatures that we got to see, and especially the last part. I never encountered that before, where the bird just flew, landed near us, and sang for us. Not sang, but you know, give out a shout out to us, saying, "Well done, good job, come visit us." Okay, so as I said, here we are back at the pond, right? So this is just about towards the end of our walk. Yeah, remember this walk, this huge rocks that we stepped on earlier on. Yeah, so I think in some of the segments of the video you'll probably hear the, what do you call it, my Runkeeper app in the background, updating us on time and distance that was covered today. So Sungei Buloh, thank you very much. It's been awesome here. Till our next walk, folks, stay healthy, stay fit. Pandemic is still on. Keep your mask on, okay? Social distancing is a must. Take care, everyone. Stay healthy. We'll see you again. Bye.